The O Cannabis Conference and Expo returns to Toronto June 1st through the 3rd, and there's still some good booth locations available. This exciting event is free for cannabis retailers and will feature Tommy Chong receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award at the O Cannabis Industry Awards. For more information about exhibiting or to register to attend, go to ocannabis.com. That's OCANNABIZ.com. Welcome back to the Talking Hedge. I'm Josh Kincaid, capital markets analyst and host of your Cannabis Business Podcast. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 cannabis stock news stories of the week. Today's episode is sponsored by The Great Outdoors. Starting with number 10, looks like Red, White, and Bloom announced the completion of its previously announced business combination with Machine Can Medical and will begin trading on the Canadian Stock Exchange at the end of May. Number 9 is Shroom stock soars as Champion reports ketamine deal with a major pharmacy chain. Number 8 is Innovative Industrial Properties the best cannabis stock to buy right now? So pot stocks are largely having a terrible 2020, but IIPR stock is holding its own. So cannabis stocks aren't for all investors, as a group can be volatile and risky, but for those who want exposure to the sector, a great stock to consider buying now is Innovative Industrial Properties, a cannabis-focused real estate investment trust. I sure don't think it's the best stock or the right time to buy. All it's going to take is a little bit for commercial property prices to start declining for this entire real estate investment trust to disintegrate. So the company announced it discovered and filed a patent to neutralize the agent intended to stop the effects of LSD. Number 6 is Raymond James downgraded Kronos Group. So an analyst with Raymond James has reevaluated their stance on the Canadian Cannabis LP. In an update to clients, they dropped their ratings from an outperform to a market perform, and cutting the target price from $10.50 to $6.50. Number 5 on the list is Brad Rogers, CEO of Red, White, and Bloom, sat down in an interview to discuss topics including meaning of superstate operator, their strategy behind staying private until now, the assessment of the market and top multi-state operators, their revenue opportunities, and what investors can expect moving forward. Number 4 is Champion Brands headlines a virtual psychedelic conference. Number 3 is that Green Thumb, a multi-state operator, is generating about 2/3 of its sales from high-margin derivatives and looks to be close to recurring profitability. Number 2, Hollister Biosciences closes an acquisition of psychedelic company Alpha Mind. And number 1 on the list, Canopy Growth surges 12% on a $245 million Constellation investment boost. Or is it really an investment boost? This is actually from exercising almost 19 million warrants to purchase those shares. And so if they continue on this path, it's my opinion that Constellation will continue to convert those warrants into equity. And at the end, they're going to have 55% of Canopy Growth ownership and then just take it all over completely. Maybe the number 1 story of the week should have been how our AI-based algorithm, our stock index, is up 118% over PODX since inception, which is August 1st. And then we are up against MJ significantly 58% since the beginning of the year. So our year-to-date returns are 30%. And then since August, our returns are 61.9%. So when you look at MJ, they're down negative 55% since August, PODX down negative 56%. And year to date, MJ is down negative 27%, PODX is down negative 35%. So a significant difference. We're going to take a look at the volatility from the gainers and losers of the May 1st on Friday versus today on a Monday. So you can see that Zalera Therapeutics, they were up 39%. They're giving a lot of that back. And then with Elixinol Global, they were up 6%. Now they're down negative almost 2%. Maramid was up 5.8. Now they're down almost 2%. Cannabis Technology, they were up 5.7. Now down 1.5. So essentially what we can do is take a look at the biggest losers and gainers, and then look at the next day and see if volatility is really that heavy right now, where there's just a seesaw pattern where losers are gainers and gainers are losers. We'll just have to wait to see what happens next week. So with that, we're going to roll this one up. I'm Josh Kincaid. This is The Talking Hedge. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, or don't, and I'm out.
Tell me, boy, you make me so bored. You need to walk the other way. I tell you once more.
Hi, my name is Kira Reed, and I'd like to invite you to be inspired by the women who are leading in the cannabis industry. Each week, we will discuss empowerment, leadership, and what it means to be a woman in charge in marijuana, hemp, and CBD. As the founder of the Women Empowered in Cannabis community, I have had the great pleasure to get to know many brilliant and talented women who are CEOs, executives, politicians, advocates, and community leaders that are focused on creating a cannabis economy that is just, fair, and equal. We'll learn how these women make decisions, how they navigate a predominantly male industry, and what they're doing to level the playing field for women. I hope you'll join us.